Hola mis amigos, mi nombre es Señor Andrés o me llamo Señor Andrés. What am I talking about? Hello friends, my name is Mr. Andrew. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Today on my YouTube channel, I'm going to be talking about the Spanish alphabet. What is it about the Spanish alphabet? I think the one basic thing about understanding the language, any language at all that you wish to speak for the first time, usually you must know how the alphabet sounds, the letters. How am I going to be talking in this language? How am I going to be pronouncing words in this language? So it is with the Spanish. Some people, wow, how can I speak Roberto or the R, especially drill R? Goodness, how am I going to say all those things? Well, it's actually very easy. Funny enough, Spanish alphabet are synonymous to that of English alphabet, except some sounds. Now, the English alphabet has 26 alphabets. Also, the Spanish likewise has 26 alphabet, but with additional 4 sounds that makes it more native to Spanish speakers. Now, these letters are not really letters, so to say, but they are sounds instead. Now, we're going to look at this distinction as we go further. All right. Now, this is A. In English, you have A, B, C, Ch, D, E, F. Okay, how do you have that in English? You have A, B, Ch, D, F. Okay, all right, the A here is for amigo in English. A as an apple. A as an amigo, friend, a male friend. Okay, then you have B as in caballo, which means there's a B. That's what we're trying to say. It has a B. And then you have the C, well, the C sound, cara. Why do we have the C and we have the K? Well, just like English language, if a vowel precedes the C, it gives us different sound in some words. Like come starts with it, gives us a K. Now there's an O preceding it. But you have center, S-E-N-T-R-E, the British spelling, S-E-N-T-E-R for the American spelling. Okay, center, the word C-E-N, center or center. So it gives you S, which means that, but then before the other vowels like and came or other sounds. So here you also have in Espanol the but you have cara, which is face. Okay, we're going to look at other letters combined to it. We'll have also when a vowel like I combines to it, you have cinco, which gives you a S sound. So say, and then you also have the che. The che sound you also have it in English, which is in chico, you have it in church, chain, and all that. Another example. So chico is boy, and you also have those. Why am I pronouncing it this way? Now, the Spanish D is not like the English strong D. You know, it's like the TH in a word coming before a consonant word like the boy, the girl. You know, the TH in English has 2 sounds. It is pronounced the if it comes before a vowel sound, the orange, the elephant. But if it comes before a consonant, pronounced the boy, the girl. So the second which comes before the consonant sound is how the D sounds in Spanish. Those. One of those things. Those. Okay, then you have elephant. It's just like in elephant in English. You also have elefante. Then you have F in fiesta, which is party. Okay, then you also have the hey letters. Hey means exemplify is gato, good. We have the strong good. It also in Spanish, the G has 7 vowels that when they come after it, the sound changes to an H. Like we're going to talk about that later. But like for instance, if the vowel I comes after a G, if someone from Spain is to pronounce the name of our country, Nigeria, he would say Nigeria, which means that the E comes after the G. So it's no longer going to be Nije, or Nige. It's going to be Nihe. So the H totally changes to H. So we're going to talk about that later. So then you have gato, hey, gato, goat in English. You also have the H in Spanish is a silent letter, though it appears on words, but it's silent. It's silent. You don't pronounce it. All right. You have hola, hola, which means the H is silent. Hola, as in hello. All right. You also have Baajio, Baajio. What am I talking about here? Baajio. Okay, the H sound. About the H sound produced in a word. Later we're going to talk about that. Likewise. Probably I'm not supposed to put this here. I'm going to talk about that later. The double H sound, the double L sound. Sorry, it was a mistake. Okay, then you have inglés in E, like the double E in English. In C, also produces an E. Also have E in ink. E in. So the Spanish is actually, the E in Spanish is a long one. E, not the English short E. Like that's in ink. Inglés, inglés, inglés. Okay, so that's English. Then you have otra. So otra, J is otra. And in Espanol you have trabajo. The J, funny enough, in Spanish does not produce a J sound. It produces a H. And funny enough, the H is a silent sound alphabet in Spanish. But the J produces the H sound. So you have it in trabajo, 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 trabajo. That's work or job. Okay, then you have the k sound. That's ka in Espanol. You have ka. Though ka is not native to Spanish, you hardly see a word with the K sound. All right, then you also have here the L, letras L. Letras L here you have libro, that's a book. You also have a leg, in English, leg. Then you also have a double L sound. There's a special, you see there are seco because they are special sound to Spanish. Now, we have the LL. It produces two sounds. Now, the LL either produces, which is ñ, is actually called letter ñ. It produces a j sound, or it produces a y. When you speak faster, it produces more of the y sound. All right, you have j here, like you have llamar, or jamar, which is to call, the verb to call. All right, then you have here you have m, letras m in English, mango. You have manzana, that is apple, manzana. All right, and here you have n. So n, you have neto, that's grandson. In English, of course, nose, nose. Then you have the ñ, this letter is ñ. Is the accent there makes it very unique to Spanish speakers, of course. Then you have ñ, so a word like señor, like in, it's produced like the N in onions, and onion. So señor, which is sir or mister. Then you have the O, letters O. In English, you have orange, O. Also have you like over, just a diphthong anyway. Then here you have also ojo, which is I, ojo. Then you have the p in English, people, pocket. Here you have p as in perrito, which is a kitten. And then you also have cu in the word queso, cu. You see, the qu sound gives us a k sound, as we have it in English, gives us a k sound in Espanol. So what happens? There are rules here. There's a u coming after the qu, and then you have queso, which means the u becomes silenced, and it's silent. All right, so you have queso. The u is not pronounced there because the u comes after a qu sound. In Spanish, there's a q, so it becomes silent. So queso, which is cheese. All right, we have qu and queen and all that. Then you have ere. Ere is the letter R. The British pronounce it R, the American pronounce it ere. We're going to talk about this in one of my videos, which is Sound More British. Okay, now, so this is ere. Ere here gives us rojo. In Spanish, we have two R, the short R and drilled. Both of the R's are drilled. Like it comes at the beginning, you have rojo, which is red. If you must speak Spanish, you should be able to drill your R. Your R should be well rolled, be able to roll your tongue. Okay, then you have the second R, which is ere. Likewise, ere. Perro, which is dog. Perro. You also have, so of course, the occasional, the single R, you have the rat. Okay, of course, this is native to Spanish. You can't find this in English. It's strictly a Spanish sort of sound. Okay, then you have ace. Of course, this is synonymous to the English S in snake, sat. Okay, you have ace, sábado, which is Saturday. Okay, then you have the te, which is 30, 30. Okay, you also have in 10, in English 10, tick, T. Okay, then you have, of course, in English this is an sound, in umbrella. Of course, in Spanish this is oo, pronounced as it is, oo. Funny enough, English also has two sounds. The first sound is the in umbrella. The second is also oo, like in you, oo sound. So the second is the synonymous that of the Spanish sound in you. So you have oo here, uno, that's one. Then you have bed. If you look at this bed, it's synonymous to the previous, the letter B. Now, of course, the V and the B are similar in Spanish. This is called the B grande, the big B, and B pequeño, the small b. So, which means you can equally pronounce the V as B. So you have B, and the word vino. Sometimes I hear vino or some other native speakers, but definitely in Spanish, the B is, you'll be on the safer side if you pronounce the V as B. So vino, which is wine. And next you have W, the W here is a W, like having window. Funny enough, we don't have that in Spanish. We don't have words for the W, you have together. It's not native to Spanish speakers. Okay, then you have the X, which is in English X. Of course, in explanation, X in a word, éxito, we can't find it at the beginning of word, but you can find it in the middle. So éxito, which is success. Okay, and then you have the Y, which is Y. That's the Y, in, of course, in English, ya, and yacht. Here it's ya, you have in Spanish ya, which is already, and you can also have it in, it sounds here in and, the conjunction and, in Spanish also, but it sounds more like y. Mi padre y mi madre, my father and my mother. So y. Then you have zeta, which is of course, you know, if I put a Z here, of course it's going to pronounce zeta. Why zeta? In Spanish, there is no sound as Z. Both the Latin American Spanish and the Spain Spanish. There is no sound as the Z. Now, in Latin American Spanish, the Z is pronounced as the S sound. So that would be zapato. But in Spain, the Z is pronounced as the C, the TH in the word think, like think. So the TH here in think. So someone from Spain would pronounce this sort of zapato. Latin American zapato. So it's whichever is easier for you, right? So we're going to talk about more of these letters. There are certain sound combinations we're going to look at. The Spanish diphthongs, how do we come about Spanish diphthongs, how do we produce words that have two vowels, and some of these exceptions I talk about, like some of the letters, alphabets that come before, after the C that produce a particular sound that changes the k to s. We're going to talk about all that, and also the G sound in my next video. So if you like the video, I'll be happy if you like, you know what I'm talking about. You can like it, of course, and comment will be welcome. If you have questions on the alphabet, the Spanish alphabet, you can kind of also let me know in the like button down there. Okay, before we go, I would like to just sound everything together. So you have A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, N, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, B, W, X, Y, Z. So if you like this, you can subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos on Spanish alphabet. There are other topics we're going to be looking about. I've been talking about looking into. If you are okay with this, then of course you can subscribe. You have questions, as I said from the initial, you would ask questions. Of course, I would love to hear a lot of comments, and then of course other things. Thank you very much.